23 years after his death, the political legacy of the late Vice President Michael Kijana Wamalwa continues to inspire the current political leadership. On Sunday, top political figures in Kenya joined the family and friends in Trans Nzoia County to honor a man remembered for championing unity and shaping the country's democratic transition. The commemorations of the late Wamalwa's Milimani home in Kitale brought together retired President Uhuru Kenyatta, former Vice President and now Wiper Patriotic Front leader Kalonzo Musyoka, Charity Ngilu and People's Liberation Party leader Martha Karua, among other leaders, with calls for the country to draw lessons from the late Vice President's approach to leadership and political accommodation.
A solemn ceremony in remembrance of the late Vice President Michael Kijana Wamalwa began with prayers and tributes, then followed the laying of wreaths at his mausoleum. The late Michael Kijana Wamalwa died on August 23, 2003, aged 59, barely 8 months after becoming Kenya's 8th Vice President under President Mwai Kibaki. At his 23rd memorial, retired President Uhuru Kenyatta reflected on the historic election in 2002, saying he learned important lessons.
We are a democratic society, and those democratic ideals were fought for hard by the man, amongst others, who we honor today.
Uhuru also launched My Country First, a commemorative biography documenting the late Wamalwa's life in political legacy. The president also contributed to the foreword to the book. A trained lawyer, and the late Wamalwa entered elective politics in the 1970s and was eventually elected Member of Parliament for Saboti constituency in 1979. Some of political milestones include taking over leadership of Ford Kenya in 1994 following the demise of Jaramogi, finishing fourth behind Daniel Arap Moi, Mwai Kibaki and Raila Odinga in the 1997 and joining forces with the late Mwai Kibaki, the late Raila Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka and Charity Ngilu to form the National Rainbow Coalition (NARC) ahead of the 2002 general election. The coalition ended the Kenya African National Union KANU's long hold on power when Kibaki defeated KANU's candidate Uhuru Kenyatta in the 2002 election. 2 decades after Wamalwa's death, political leaders at his memorial say his example continues to offer lessons on leadership, political accommodation, and the importance of putting the country before personal political ambitions.
Wamalwa Kijana was one of the cleanest leaders in this country. That's why he died poor. Hakuchukua kitu ya mtu.
Tusome kutoka kwa Wamalwa na Kibaki na timu hii ya Kinangilu, vile umoja wa taifa unaweza patwa kupitia watu kuweka tofauti za kikabila na za kibinafsi kando and subordinating personal ambition to the national interest.
Jacqueline Masharia for Sunday Express.